Hello everyone, welcome back to PMAT1100. In this video, we will be jumping to Unit 2. We will be starting section 2.1. But before I start the concept and the math, I just want to say a couple things. As you know, this course is considered as the basic course in mathematics. Especially for those who major in liberal art. Just say that you really new to mathematics and you don't know anything about mathematics. I know that you already graduated from high school and you had done math for a long time, but because this course is the title of this course is Introduction to College Mathematics. So I just assume that maybe some of you don't know anything about math. Okay, so we're gonna be learn math in this course. We'll be learning that from the beginning. Okay, you'll be introduced to the math vocabulary. So that's what the purpose of this course. The question is how you gonna be successful in doing mathematics, and what is the strategy to learn and to take math tests. Okay, I just want to say something about my own experience in mathematics, in learning mathematics. I had learned math for many years, probably since just consider since when I was in 9th grade, because I remember when I was in 8th grade I was still kind of lazy, but I really learned math from 9th grade. Well, you know, I learned math from 8th grade, but you know, I was lazy. I did not really focus well enough, but by the time I was in 9th grade, I really concentrated in learning mathematics, and I was really good. You know, I don't know why, or maybe because I spent a lot of time in doing mathematics problems, so maybe I getting better each day. So just say that I stopped from 9th grade, and how many years I have. So 9th grade, so probably 25 years doing mathematics. So I remember when I was in 9th grade, I done a lot of problems, geometry problem, proving. A lot of then 10th grade I did so many trigonometry problem. Then 11th grade I do a bunch of algebraic calculus 1. Then 12th grade I do like calculus 3 already, or maybe some linear algebra already in 12th grade. So you know, I have to say that I was kind of lucky a little bit because I start math very early. Some of you really not that lucky because maybe different place, different area, different region, you guys learn math different way. So it's quite understandable. However, it's never been late to learn math. Okay, so I'm going to show you my own experience. I'll tell you some strategy to learn mathematics, and some my own experience in taking math tests. Okay, you know, I experienced some crazy and lousy tests also, but in general, most of my math tests was really good. I had some pretty bad, you know, and it's not as good as I wanted. For example, like maybe I got like 90%, 90 out of 100. That was not good to me. So I always to aim really high. Okay, so let's start our unit today by showing you some strategy and some method of learning mathematics. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that this is, we have a number 1. Okay, oh, this, how come it's not working? Hold on. I hope it should be working right now, but okay, let's see it working on it. Okay, okay. Oh, maybe the red color is because I need to pick another color. Maybe let's pick another color. Let's say it's work this time. How come it's not working? That's really strange. I'm sorry, guys. It should be working, but it's not. Let me see why it's not working. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this tab. Oh, I don't know why it's not working. Let me fix a little bit. Okay. Okay, so the first part I want to talk about how to learn mathematics. So I'm gonna put method learning method, learning math. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the line at this. Okay, so I have some few experience, and I think that I can share with you. So how did I learn math? So the first thing that if you want to be good at math, you need to read the math text. So you need to read textbook. So that's the first thing. So first of all, you need to read in math text. Okay, I always read a math text. You know, I remember that when I was in college, and on the first day, the syllabus day, I asked professor. I remember I asked Mr. One of the professor in the school, and I asked him that how many chapter we cover for the course in the semester, and the professor told me that how many chapter, and I'm really went into detail, and I say that I asked him like how many section we really cover, like what section we did not cover. That's what I asked him, and the professor is kind of like, he was very surprised because why I had to be so detailed like that, you know. Then professor told me like he's not really sure what some he's not really sure what section we should cover, and he just said maybe we skip that, you know. Then he asked me why. Then I said I just want to read the text in advance, you know, and I just want to know like what section I missed, because I used the gap, you know, the 2 or 3 weeks between 2 semesters, and I read the whole text. I read the whole textbook for the new course. I mean, so I mean, probably I read the wrong section, you know, and probably I read the section that the professor did not really cover. But I mean, I read the whole text. I don't care. I just read the whole text. I read every example. So when you read the math text, you have to read all the example. So we have to really understand it. Understand example. Okay, in textbook. You have to understand example in text. Okay. If you don't understand the example in the text, then you have to underline it. So it's good if you have the physical text. You know, right now, you know, I know that textbook is kind of very expensive, and you gotta have you couldn't afford it, so you can buy the used one. you can buy the used one. You know, most of my texts is used one. And I really love the used one. I really love the old one, to be honest with you, because some of the students already underline the key thing in the text for you already. So that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you have to understand our example. Then after you read the text, you understand example. You of course you have to learn from the professor, right? You understand example in the text, and you understand example in class, right? So understanding example in class, and you have to redo all the example in class. Okay, you make sure after you understand, you have to redo it. Okay, so after you do these 3 steps, then the next step is you have to practice problem. Okay, practice problem by doing homework. Okay, or you can get a problem from the text and just do all the problem in your text. You do all of them. Okay. You know, I don't skip. I remember when I was in college, I did not skip any problem. I did not skip any problem. So after the semester, then I got a whole solution for the whole text. So do all the problem. Do all of them. When you do all of them, you're really good. It means what? Any problem your professor can give you, you can solve it. Okay, so that's the way I learned. I mean, maybe some of you had work and you don't have enough time, so try to do as many as you can. Do all the problem. Or I'm gonna go here. Try as many problem as you can. Okay. So after the 4th step, what will you do? So after you practice a lot of problem, okay, you so from the easy level to a higher level, maybe you start with an easy problem. Then the next step you do drilling. Now it's drilling. Like practice problem. That mean you do the easy one, but then drilling, it means that you do problem until you really super good at this. Okay, you drilling. You know, you go for challenging problem. Okay, you do a challenging problem. Okay. You do easy problem, difficult problem, then challenging problem. Okay, drilling. Okay, until you really good. Until so you do all the practice problem and challenging problem until you memorize, until you can remember, until you can memorize everything. Of course, I'm not going to ask you to learn mathematics by memorizing things. You have to learn math from logical thinking. Okay, you have to. You should be able to think logically. Okay. So let me see anything else I should share with you about my way of learning math. So after drilling, maybe the next step is you're gonna ask the next step is harder, right? You're gonna ask why you have such formula, such concept, right? You can what I mean over here is that you should be able to proving how you can come up with formula, with formulas, or maybe proving how they can come up with. And what I mean they over here is that I mean let me use the eraser here. I mean all the math guy or mathematician, how they can come up with the so let me switch to so how they can come up with all the formula. Okay, so how, okay, all right. Let's see what else. So you read the math text, you read many math text, not just the one math text. So I'm gonna just include over here. So I'm gonna fix a little bit because it's reading math more than one math text for each course. Okay, so that's the way I learn mathematics. Sometimes I do a strategy like this. So this is kind of the extra one I want to share with you. So the way I learn math is like I playing chess. You know, I thinking in advance, thinking ahead by drawing it's like a tree. What's that called? Let me see. I can use the right word for the. You remember drawing a brainstorming tree? You know, So I'm gonna put brainstorming tree. You know, I mean something like if you want to go from this step, you have to do the other step. So I'll draw a tree like that. So what if this is my goal? Okay, so this is my goal over here. Okay, something like this. This is my goal, and this is I want to do solve this goal. And there's the method 1, and method 1, and method 2, something like that. Okay, and this method 1 we have step 1, and over here step 2 here, and same thing over here. I have step 1 here, and step 2 here, and in step 1 we may have like step A and step B, something like that. You know what I mean? So what you want to get from this, you want to get to this goal, you want to reach this goal, you have to start from step B, then you go to step B to go to step 1, and you go to method 1, and from method 1 you can go to the goal. That's what I learned. So I draw the tree. So maybe I want to go from this step to another step. I want to get this one, maybe I had to get the other one, and in order to get the other one I need to get the other one. So I'm gonna just keep thinking like that, you know. It's like you play chess, you want to go, you know, you got to see, okay, so how the other one plays, so you have to think ahead of time, like, okay, I should play like this or like that, something like that. All right. Let's see what else. So that's the method I'm gonna show you to learn math. How about taking math tests? Maybe some of the students have trouble with taking math tests. So actually, I used to have trouble with taking math tests, and you know, was very nervous. You know, so I'm gonna show you my own experience, okay, my own method, how we're gonna do math tests. Okay, so let me jump to the next one here. Okay. Oh, let me see how I'm gonna close this. Oops. I don't know how I'm gonna close. Oh, I think so. Let's see. So I need to change a little bit to black. I'm sorry, guys. So this is black pen face and black. Okay. All right. Okay. So on the second part, I will be talking about the strategy of taking math test. Taking math test and how to prepare preparing for test. All right, there you go. All right, okay. So I remember every time I had math test on, the way I prepare for math test is that I always so the first thing that I want to share with you is that I always reviewing the most recent topic first. What I mean is this: I always go backward. For example, the test covers section 3 chapter, right? Chapter 1, chapter 3, chapter 2, chapter 3. I always review chapter 3 first, because that is the most recent chapter you learn. It means that that's the most concept you remember. So I always review chapter 3 first. Maybe some of you don't like it, you can start from chapter 1, but my own experience, you review backward like that is easier to remember. So I review the most recent topic first. Okay, I go on backward. Okay, so I review the concept, then I reviewing problems already finished, so all the homework problems. Make sure that I know the strategy how to get that problem. I just know the strategy. Okay, I don't memorize the problem. Memorizing the problem is really bad. Okay, never memorize problem. Okay, don't ever memorize problem. That is not good to learn mathematics. Okay, then after I review all the problems, then I do I'm doing some problem. I should redoing problem which I think that it will be 100% on test. Okay, so I know that I remember the professor say, oh, this problem it will be on the test. I remember that. Then I said, oh, I'm gonna redo this one. Make sure I know that problem. Okay, so whatever the professor say in class is very important. Very important. Because sometimes he said, oh, I'm gonna put this problem on the test, so you should know that because he put that on the test. So you guys should review that before taking the test. Okay, then let's see what else. Oh, before, this is a good thing right here. Maybe I want to share with you. Before, every time I take a test, I always I'm gonna put always. I always eat chocolate. Maybe some of you don't believe me, but every time you eat chocolate, you have a lot of energy. You can focus. Just think about it. If you can focus, then you can do it properly. You can remember. You can recall all the concept you already know, you already learned. Okay, so you should eat chocolate. Maybe that's my just recommendation. Maybe some of you don't like chocolate. You should eat it. Okay, eat chocolate. I mean, there's another way, but I don't think that I should recommend you. And maybe because that's one of the professor when I was in grad school did. He never recommended it, but I recognize it. But I'm not gonna say that to you either, because it's kind of bad for health. But I remember when I came to his office. Believe me, when he did a lot of research on mathematics, right? And I don't know. I'm allowed to say this, but I don't recommend you to do this. But this is what I see. Okay. He smoked a lot. It's crazy, right? But you know, some people told me that smoking is give them ability to concentrate. So I'm not gonna recommend you to do so, of course, yeah. But you can do another way. Instead of doing that, right? That's really bad, right? You can drink coffee. You can drink tea. You drinking tea, drinking coffee. It make you, it help you concentrate really well. So I remember when I was in 9th grade, I started drinking tea. Now I stop it. You know, I stop it. So I drink a lot of tea back in the day. Now this is what I'm doing. So this is what I'm gonna recommend you. Okay. Drinking coffee is maybe sometimes it's bad too, so try not to. Drinking tea is good, so green tea is good. So this is what right now this is what I'm doing. I'm taking vitamin B12. Vitamin B12. It's a vitamin, and you know what vitamin B12 for? It's for the blood. And just thinking about it, if your blood is good, if you can pump your blood into your brain, then you can really focus. I'm taking vitamin B12 every single day. You know, sometimes I forgot, but I use I take another type of vitamin. You know, but B12 is good, really good, guys. B12 is really good. You know, this is my secret I want to share with you. Nobody knows that. Okay, so taking B12. Another thing, maybe because you're not Asian, so I'm Asian, so you don't know. But it's my I want to share my own experience. So this is good experience I want to share with you. This is there's some kind of oil. It's called medical oil, and the brand is Eagle oil. And maybe some of you don't like it. Maybe you have allergies, so I recommend you not to use it. Maybe it depends on the some of the body, you know. So maybe you like it. It smells like mint. Medical oil, Eagle oil, smell like mint. So every time I had a test, I put some oil on my head. It's so crazy, right? You know why? Because when you focus, I'm sure that 100% you got headache, and when you got headache, you got that oil done, everything clear. So this is three secret thing that nobody said to you. You want to be good at math, that's what you should do. Maybe you have your own talent, you know, you're born with mathematics, and maybe you don't need it, but you know, because what I think is that everybody can do math, so it depends on how you learn and how you deal with math, okay, and how you treat them. So this is my my own experience, so I want to share that with you. Okay, let's see what else before taking a test I used to do. Don't ever take 2 class that in the row, back to back. That's what I mean, back to back. I remember that this is what I experienced. I have one of my physics class and the 2 mechanical engineering, because my background engineering. So I had 2 mechanical engineering class and back to back, and on the same day they had tests. And you have to walk from one day to one place to another place. But I remember that's the first test I did very well, but on the second one, because I had to walk. It's like 15 minutes walk between one building to another building, in UF and UCF. That's kind of far, right? So when it came to the other tests, I was really tired. I got headache, and I couldn't focus, and I screwed up. I remember I screwed up that test, and I believe I got like 80 something. I really screwed up with 80. So that is one of my worst experience in taking math and physics tests. So I don't want you to take back-to-back class. That's never good. It's not a good idea. Okay, try not to do it. Okay. Let's see what else before to prepare the test and how to take math. When you check all the math, when you take the math test, right? You always scan. So I'm gonna let me roll down a little bit over here. Oop. Okay. You always scanning all question in test. What I mean is, you just take you pick and take a look at it. Which one to see which question is the easiest one. Okay, which question is the easiest one? Because that's easiest. You start that one first. You start that one first. Okay, that's one on the test. I always open like 10 questions at a time for you, and I hate the type of test. I had kind of test that you have to jump from one question to another question. If you cannot do the first question, you cannot do the second. That kind of setup test is really terrible to me, because students couldn't see, okay, which one is the easiest one. I have to say that's a really dumb way. Okay, so every time I create a test, every time I set up a test for student, I allow you to be able to see all the questions at the time, so that you can jump from one question to another. So that you know which one is easier. You're gonna start that one first, right? Which one you can do, you start which one first. The hard one you always leave at the end. Okay, you always leave at the end. Number 8. Always spare time to recheck what you do, what you have done. What I mean is that when you do the problem, maybe you have careless mistake, you should have time to recheck it. I mean, just think about it. You know how to do a problem, you have careless mistake, everything screwed up, done, everything zero. Terrible. It happened to me. I don't want to happen to you. Okay. Okay. Number 9. Oops. Always use scratch paper. Okay. Don't treat your test as scratch paper. What I mean is, you don't scribble everything on your test. Okay. All right. Don't do that, because if the professor could see what you mean, and he couldn't grade it. So don't ever scribble, don't scramble around, okay? You scratch paper, make sure that all the problem, maybe this problem is right, maybe problem is wrong, and you don't know. You don't know this strategy is right or wrong, but if everything in order, it's good. Okay, so you scratch paper, write everything in order, rewrite it in your work, in your test. Always use scratch paper. All right. Let me see. I have the last recommendation for you. Let's see. So you scratch paper. Let's see. Oh, this is maybe this is after you finish the test, you know, not before or during taking the test. So after taking it, what if you screwed up? What if you screwed up your test, and you feel very disappointed at yourself, right? And you want to quit, you know, because after the test always homework, the new homework coming up, and you don't want to do homework. You tired, you know, because you did terribly on the test and you don't want to do anything. So this is the way to relax, okay? So try not to think about what you already done. So how you forget what you already done? All right, watching movie. All right, watching movie, because you watch a movie. If you watch a movie, then you spend time on that movie. All right, you think about that movie, then you forget what you already done. And you can on like few days, few hours later, you can start a new homework. That's maybe it doesn't work for you. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but I mean it worked for me. It worked for me. You know, sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes I screw up the test really badly and it didn't work. So eating, I mean, one of the methods. I remember that my sister told me this is like eating. You know why? Because every time you eat it, you satisfy your desire, and when you satisfy your desire, you forget the bad things. It's kind of I know it's kind of it's not really advice at all, but I mean that's really advice. That's just come from the bottom of my heart, you know, at my experience, you know. All right, so so that is the strategy method I show you when you do this course and when you learn math and taking a math test. So we're gonna start our concept on section 2.1 right now. In this section 2.1, we will be learning we'll be learning three property of data, and these three property you can use to analyze, to understand more about data, about numerical data. And when you understand more about data, you can predict the future, if we talk about a probability concept, or you can really demonstrate those data on by using the chart or by using graph. Okay, so on the third part of our video, we'll be learning about those concepts. Okay. Okay. So property, what I'm talking about are called, so I'm going to put right here. So the first property is mean. The second one is median, and the third one is mode. So I want to talk about the mean first. So number one, mean. What is mean? What is mean? Okay, what is mean? Mean is average. Maybe some of you would ask me like, what is what average is? And average mean like usually you use that term a lot, right? In regular conversation. So mean is average. Okay, average. And we will be learning how to calculate mean. It means we will be learning how to calculate average. But what is mean? What is average? It's the same. So mean is mean of the set. So this is the definition of the mean. Okay, mean of a set of number, okay, is one measure of data center, okay, of data center or middle. Okay. Okay. It's the value. The mean is the value, and that value would represent the data center or the middle. Okay, so this is, you know, when I say like this, kind of hard to understand. So I'm gonna give you an example. What if John buy a dinner? So John buys a dinner at the same restaurant okay, it's the same restaurant excuse me. Okay, at the same restaurant 3 times. So 3 times. 3 times in 1 month. So this guy had restaurant in 1 month 3 times. It's crazy. He's rich. So with a bill. So with bills. So the first bill is 24. So with bill of $24. The second one is $38. The third one is $40. Okay. And I want to find average for this data. So we have 3 data number right here. We have 24, 38, and 40. We want to calculate the average, how much he spent money on dining at the restaurant. Okay, we want to find average. Now we want to find a mean. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Oh, let me jump to second page. So how are we gonna do that? Let me jump to the second page. I'm sorry. So, all right. So erase this. Okay. So how we gonna do that? So in order to calculate his average new price, so average or the mean, okay, you gonna add all three price at for each time. So you're gonna add $24, you add it to $38, and you add it to $40, and everything you divide by the number of times. So over here he died at the restaurant 3 times. He paid 3 bills. So you divide it by 3. So what it give you? Let's do a quick calculation right here. So we have 24. Okay, let me use calculator and calculate really quick. 40. So this you add them up. So it gives you 102, and you divide it by 3, which is give you 34. So $34. So what does it mean? It means that in average he spent he spent $34 in dining in the restaurant. Okay, $34 a month in dining at the restaurant. That's what I mean. Okay, that's what average mean. It means that you take all the value, you divide, you find it. So I can give you the general formula. So average, so mean. So let me use the red color for this formula. Okay, so mean be equal to sum of all value, all data, or all value, or all data. You divide by the number of data. So we have here, you see, we have 3 data, 3 value data, with 3 data value, sum of all data value, divide by the number of data value. You divide by 3 because we have 3 data value. All right. So this the formula to find mean. Okay. Okay. The second property I want to talk about is so the second one I want to talk about is the median. What is median? Okay. So median is also a value. So the definition of median is that median. Oh, I forgot to switch to the right one. I should find a way to switch between red and white, instead of doing like this. Okay. So median of a set of value is a number. Okay, but it's not just a number. It's it is middle value. It is the middle value when when data value when data values are arranged. Okay. I can give you example like this. So what if I have a set of data like this? What if I have 80, 74, 78, 72, and 76. Okay, so I'm gonna add over here a little bit. So when the data value are arranged from the smallest to the largest. Okay, so you see, I'll give you the data right there, and we have this set of number. We have 3 numbers, so 3 data value, and you see that the order is not in order, right? Okay, so in order to determine the median, okay, you need to reorder this set of value from the smallest to the largest. So I'm gonna reorder. So let's reorder. Okay, so the smallest one is 72, then 74, right? Then 76, then 78, then 80. Okay, then you see the median must be the 76, because what? Because 76 is the smallest one. This is the middle one. Sorry, it's the middle one. Okay, so median in this set of value is 76. Okay. Okay. Now what if because you see right here we have 5 values, so the middle value is 76. It's easy to see. What if I have a 6 value? Then what is going on? So I'm gonna put over here example 1. So let me start with our example 2. Let me move down. Okay. Example 2. Okay. What if I have the set of value like this? I have 78, 88, 80, 72, 74, 76. Okay, so this set of value, we have 6 member, we have 6 value, right? And again, it's not in order, so let's reorder. Excuse me. So let's reorder that. So what we have is this 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, and 88, right? Okay. Alright, so you see the middle value must be between 76 and 78, right? It must be between this. Must be between this. Right in the middle. So then the median must be what? The middle value between 76 and 78 will be 77. So median will be 77. Okay. Alright. So that is the median mean. That's this median mean. So the third property I want to talk about is mode. What is mode? Okay, so third one. mode. Okay. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to switch between red and white because that's the most often color I use. So what is mode? Okay. Mode is also a variable, but it's not just a variable. Mode is the most common value. The most common value in a set of data. In a set of data. Okay. Sometimes the set can have one mode. Sometimes it have more than one mode. Sometimes it doesn't have any mode. That's okay. That's alright. If it doesn't have any mode, that's okay. So data, I'm gonna just go ahead and write it down here. So data set can have no mode. Okay, one mode or more than one mode. Could be two mode, three mode, you know, more than one mode. For example, what if I have 72, I said like this, 72, 74, 76, 76, 78 and 80. So you see this set of data right here is in order already, so I don't have to reorder them because it's go from the smallest to the biggest. You should reorder everything, and you see that the value 76 is present twice. All right, it's the most common value, so the mode in this example will be 76 because there's the present twice. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you another example, another set of data, and in this set of data we don't have any mode. So for example, we have 72, 74, 76, 78, 80. Okay, and if you see that every value over here is present only one time. Okay, okay, they're present only one time. So over here we don't have any no mode. Okay. Okay, and in the third example, so this example 1, example 2, example 3, I have a set of data like this. I have 72, 74, 76, 76. I have 76 also. I have 78. You have 80, 80, and 80. So you see that 76 is present 3 times, 80 is present 3 times. So the mode will be 76 and 80. So you have more than one mode. In this case, you have 2 mode. Okay, in this case, you have 2 mode. All right. All right. So that is the definition of 3 property I want to talk about today. Next, I will give you a example. This is a practical example, and let's see if you really understand the concept I give you a lecture today or not. Okay. So what do you see? What do you see on the screen right now is the table of data, and this table of data represent the test score of the first exam and the second exam of 14 students in the class. And the first question that we ask you to find, let me see on the first question what they ask you to find. They ask you to find the mean test score of the first exam. So how we gonna find this? So let's see if we can find it. So the first question asks you to find the mean test score. So find the mean test score of the first exam. Alright. So that's the question. Alright. So the mean means the average. So you look at the value right here. So you see that this is the older data value. Because you calculate the mean, so you don't need to reorder the value. So we have 14 value because we have 14 students. So all you have to do is you just go ahead, add all the value together. So the mean will be equal to, so when you add all of them, so you 80 plus 77 plus 68 plus, I don't know, I have enough space for this, 68, 81 plus, okay, so I just add all of them. Okay. 81 again. Oh, I don't have enough space. So 81, 92. So I'm gonna put 92 up here. Okay. There you go. And I divide it by the number of test score, which is over here is 14 student. Okay, so this is plus over here, so we 14, and you add all of them and you divide by 14. So what you have will be what? Because over here the unit is percentage, so it is 80%, 70%. So after you add them up and you divide by 14, you have 77%. So that's the mean of the test score of the first exam. And on the second question, they ask you to find the median of first exam. Okay. So the median, it means the middle one. Okay, the middle one, so meaning you have to reorder them. So I'm gonna reorder them. So which one is the smallest? It look like it's 54. Yeah, so it's 54, 56, right? Then my head, 56, then 68. I know it's kind of tedious, you know, but this is what we have to do. So 68, then 31, right? Then we have 75, then we have 77, right? Then we have 80, and we have 81. Then we have we have 281. Okay. Then we have what else? Make sure that I don't miss anything. So we have 81, and I have 80. No, I have 92. Right. I don't know if I missed any. Oh, I have 89. So it should be 89 for us. So it should be 89. Okay. Okay. So 89. Oops. So you have 89. then 90, 92, and I have 96. All right, let's count how many already. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. It means I missed something. 54 I have it. 80 I have it. I don't know what I missed, to be honest with you. It's so many number here. 92, 89, 92, 96. Okay, 80, 77. I got it. 68. I got it. 81, 96. 96, 96. We have only one 96. 54, 75. 81, 71, 56, 81. It looks like I don't miss anything. I don't know why. Let's start again. So 80, I got 80. 77, I got 77. So let's use. So I have 80. Let me put a dot right here. So 77, I got 77. I got 68. Okay. I got 81. Okay. And 96. Okay. 54. Okay. 75. 81. Oh, the 81 right here. Okay. 75, 81, 71, 89. Okay. 56. Okay. 80, 81. Oh, there's 381. So I missed another 81 right here. So another 81. I'm gonna put 81 right here. I don't know. I don't have enough space. So let me see. I have enough space for this. So there are totally 381. Okay. So 81, 81, and another 81. All right, and 92. So 92 right here. So look like I have enough already. All right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. I'm still missing. Oh. I don't know why. I'm still missing something. I don't know what value. It's all about counting, guys. Let me start again. So we have let me erase all the dots. And start counting again. It's not hard, but it's a tedious job. Okay, so I have 80, right? So 80, 77, 68, 81, 96. Okay, 54, 70, 75, 81, 71, 89, 56. Oh, there's another 56. So 256. Oh, 50. Oh no, I hadn't put it down. So only 156. Only 156. And 81 right here. 92. So that's good. It's 14 already. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. What's weird? That's weird. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Yep, I missed one. I don't know why. Okay, so I got 80. 7. Let me do another counting with another color. Okay. So 80. Okay, 77. Okay, 68. 81. 96. 54. 75. 81. 71. 89. 56. 81. 92. So that's good. That's good. I don't think I missed anything, but I don't know why I keep counting like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, I just got 13 of them instead of 14. It should be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, only 13. Oh, I see. There's only 13. This is the student. So there's only 13 student, guys. Oh man, they trick us. All right, I see it now. So only 13, not 14. Okay, not 14. So this 13. So, okay, it's 13. All right, so there's only 13. So the median will be the middle one. So I mean 6 over here, 6 over here. So the median should be 80%. Right? 80. We got the median right here. All right. So that's the median. Okay. So on the first order, oh, this took me so much time. So the mode. So in order to find the mode, you see, because you already reorder, so the mode will be, so the mode will be the number that present the mode, so it will be 81%. Easily. So here 81, right here, and right here. It present present 3 times. Okay, in the list. All right. So that's the way you read data and get all the 3 properties from the table of data. Sometimes they don't give you the return. Sometimes they give you the graph, and then you can get the you can get the list of data from the graph. So whatever it is. So as long as you reorder everything, then I'm sure that you can find the median, mode, and the mean easily. Okay. So I'm gonna stop the lecture. Our first section is 2.1 today, right now. So I will be seeing you next time in section 2.2. Okay, bye bye.